Hey guys, how's it going? Did you know that there are some really cool apps that you can run on the Oculus Quest? There are some really cool apps, there are some really cool games, there are some games that you can run on the Oculus Quest that aren't on the Oculus Quest market, they're on the Oculus Go market. But running them on the Quest is amazing, and probably most of you haven't heard of these. So this video is going to be the 3 best platformers for the Quest that you've never heard of. Now, they're not really for the Quest, but you can run them on the Quest, and they're amazing. Originally, they were for the Oculus Go. You were locked to 3 degrees of freedom, where you couldn't actually like move around the environment. You could just like rotate your head. But in 6 degrees of freedom, they are amazing. All right, the games we have are BlazeRush, amazing game. Kin, which is also an amazing platformer, and Narrows. Now, BlazeRush and Kin, they require a controller. Do I have my controller somewhere? Let me go find it. Lo and behold, the controller was right here on the desk in front of me. Anyways, these are some amazing games. Let's check them out. I'm going to show you some gameplay, and then I'm going to show you how you can purchase them and run them on your Quest. Alright, BlazeRush, this is such a great game, and they have it on the Oculus Rift, but they don't officially have it for... Here's the weird thing, they have it in VR for the Oculus Rift. They don't have it in VR on Steam VR, they just have regular like 2D on Steam for some reason. They also don't have it for the Quest officially. And I contacted them numerous ways, like via email, via Facebook, via like web form and stuff, and I'm like, are you gonna do this? And they never responded. This game is amazing, and you can also increase the resolution. I have an app where you can actually increase the resolution of the Quest, and it'll increase the resolution in this game, and it actually makes it more clear. I don't know why, but it makes it more clear on the Quest headset than it does in PC VR. Of course, PC VR has some more like visual effects, different, like, I don't know, like maybe some kind of lighting under some of the cars or something like that when they crash. This one still has plenty of effects though, and the differences are minor. In fact, again, this looks more clear when you crank the resolution up to something like 2048 by 2048. You do have to delete the config file, and that's all in the Ocular Migraine. I will post some information about that in the video description, a link to the Ocular Migraine app that shows you how to do that. But it is so amazing. It is such a fun game, and this is actually the game that inspired me to start making 3D videos of virtual reality games, because people were saying this is such a good game on the Oculus Go, and for the longest time I just thought it looked dumb. It looked like a stupid game, like it's a racing game. Like why would I want to get this game? People kept recommending it, and finally when it went on sale I bought it, and in virtual reality it looks completely different. It looks so amazing, and I was like, oh my goodness, I should have bought this game a long time ago. I need to start making 3D videos for people to watch and see what VR games look like. Now this is amazing how you can actually look around at these cars. Again, you can do the same thing if you have a Rift S and you buy it on the Oculus Store for PC VR. It plays just the same. Such a fun game. Alright, now this is Kin, and I'm gonna just let this play. I'm just doing a voiceover right now. This is quite the amazing game, and when it came out on the Go, you couldn't do all of this stuff. You couldn't move around, look behind things. It is available for PC VR. It's on Steam VR. I don't know if it's available on Oculus for the Rift, but this plays amazing on the Quest. Again, I will show you how you can play it, how you can download it. You have to buy it, download it, and running it on your Quest. This is a really cool intro, and this is quite the amazing game. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, this is like such an amazing introduction. It really sets the mood and the theme and the expectations of the game. Alright, I know I said I was going to let this play, but I'm really trying to figure out how can I communicate to the viewers how amazing this game was and is. There was some amazing gems on the Oculus Go market that never made it over to the market for the Quest for some reason. I don't know why. Now this game does exist on Steam VR for, I think, the same price as it was on the Oculus Go market. For, I think it's $15. The art style of this game and the sound design is just phenomenal. And I have no idea why some of these amazing games never made it over to the Quest. No idea. Especially when ones like this are on PC VR on the Steam market. So you just control this character and you learn different abilities, you defeat different enemies. Some are tiny little enemies, some are bosses. There's some type of puzzles, usually having to do with things like light bridges, things like that. Just visually, this game is so stunning, and when I was playing it on the go, you know, you're just strapped to one perspective. You can't move around like this. So it is so amazing and freeing to be able to play it in 6 degrees of freedom. It's like breaking the fourth wall in a movie. There we go, just got the sword. That's one of the weapons that you unlock. Oh, that's one of the enemies that you defeat. There's different types of enemies. Just this whole game is really a masterpiece. Just the landscape is just so amazing. Now, this game does have difficulty settings that you can change, and in this one, I think I'm actually on the lowest difficulty, and it's still somewhat challenging. It's easier for combat, but there's certain areas where you have to do some kind of timing, and it's still a great game. It's a visual masterpiece. Okay, in this part of the game, I'm fighting this boss. This is like the first boss that you fight, and this is just I'm just cutting to different parts of the game. Now, this level has one of the most amazing cutscenes in it. It is quite amazing. She walks up to this ship and then it goes to a cutscene, and I'll just be quiet and you can check it out. And it's amazing to experience it in 6 degrees of freedom. Alright, so this is Narrows. It is quite a fun game. It came out for the Oculus Go. It only exists for the Oculus Go, but you can actually get it running on the Quest. I'll show you how to do that. You're a pirate. You start out with like a little meager pirate ship, and you have to upgrade your pirating skills by like robbing ships and battles and doing repairs and things like that.
Ship, this be, Captain. Right nippy.
And she came stocked with a little extra food for the journey, sire.
All the better to find Captain Renard, in my opinion. Let's
So
set
this is
sail,
your
sir.
crew, and then that's your ship. You tell it where to go. It's kind of like a board game in certain parts of it.
Sir, we found a message inside this here ball.
You get to pick your own adventure,
The more I hear about this Renard fellow, the more I find his
and then you
actions
actually get to battle other
sir.
ships, and you have like a overview of your ship and the other ship. It's really fun. You'll see it coming up right now.
Civilian ship
or
ahoy.
we're not going to attack this ship.
Let's barter with him, sir.
The captain offered a reasonable trade. Wise.
It does show the Gear VR controller when you're playing it. Because again, this came out for Gear VR and the Oculus Go.
There's something up ahead, Captain.
It's a very, very
What about
fun
number
game.
6, sir?
At least I really enjoy it. Now here we go.
Ship on the horizon. What's
Man those
next?
battle stations.
Man the battle stations.
And this is pretty fun. You can actually buy more men and more weapons. You tell him what to do, where to go. That's the captain right there. He's got this cloud around him because he's sick. And you can do all this stuff on the go and on the Gear VR. You can move around and look at everything. It's quite a surreal experience. It's just like breaking down the fourth wall. And we do end up sinking this ship. Oh yeah, we took that guy down. What ends up ultimately happening is you get marooned. You end up, fighting bigger ships and badder ships, and you end up getting marooned. But you do claim like experience and stuff like that, and you can get better ships the next time. And the ultimate goal is to take out the ghost ship at the end. And I actually once got to the ghost ship on the very first, like with the lowest ship, I think. But of course they destroyed me. It's still a very fun game, even though I haven't actually won it. It's very enjoyable to me.
Ship ahead. What should we do, sir?
Every man and woman to their stations.
Alright guys, 100th time's a charm. Kept trying to do this and my audio got messed up. So I've got 2 mics I'm recording from now. Anyhow, I will put a link in the video description to zip files that contain these folders, one for each of them. So let's start off on BlazeRush. Open up BlazeRush, extract it. You got 3 things in here. You got the BlazeRush.exe, which is a patch. You got BlazeRush for the quest, which is a bat file, and the tools folder, which contains things that you need inside of it. So, okay, double click on the batch file. Here's what you do. Click on sign in to Oculus, number 1. Go ahead and sign in. Then 2, purchase. You have to purchase BlazeRush. In case you don't have it, you have to purchase it. I think it's $9.99. I've got a plugin that shows a downgrade option here from Basti. Anyways, it'll show you the price and just buy it. So it's just, with the account that you're logged into with. And then click on 3, download the APK, and then it will prompt you to download it. Make sure you copy it to the folder that you're running this bat file from. That's very important. Otherwise, this ain't gonna work. It's a 635 megabyte file. All right, there we go. Now we can patch BlazeRush number 4 because it's downloaded. It says it's gonna. Oh yeah, make sure there's no other APKs in this folder. It just assumes that the only whatever APKs are in here is the BlazeRush APK. It says this window will close, but that's only if you're running the patch directly by double clicking on it. So this window here is not going to close. So just wait and it will tell you when it's done. It's going to take a few minutes. All right, press any key to continue. Now let's see, the option is sideload. Okay, 5, sideload, drag and drop. It's going to say now BlazeRush_Questified APK. Drag and drop that. Make sure your quest is connected. Of course, make sure it's in developer mode. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave a link in the video description which explains it. And these will all show up under unknown sources. All right, pressing the key to continue. Now a couple of options you have. It says 6. Now, if you increase the resolution on the quest, you can get such a crazy clear picture in BlazeRush. In fact, clearer than you can on PCVR. I don't know why, but here's how you have to do it. If you already ran BlazeRush, it will create a config file. What it does is it looks and it sees what the resolution is of the headset, creates a config file telling BlazeRush what resolution to run at, and it's whatever matches the headset. Now, it only does this if that config file doesn't exist. So if you change the resolution of the headset and you fire up BlazeRush again without deleting that config file, it's not going to look right. It's going to look super wonky. So then you would have to hit delete BlazeRush config file, which is number 6. Okay, And now we, oh, yeah, number 6. Okay. Now 7, set custom quest resolution. If you're going to do this, I would suggest going to 2048. That looks really good. You could even do 2560. Did I put that in here somewhere? Yeah, 2560. That looks really good too. Believe it or not, it can run great at that. And when you do this, your home is going to look kind of messed up. It's going to be super wonky. But if you can navigate to unknown sources and find BlazeRush and launch it, it'll look amazing. It'll look so amazing. Even if you don't change the resolution, it's still going to look great. And then you can set it back to default, number 8. Set back to default. And again, whenever you change the resolution, you're going to want to delete the BlazeRush config file. So, all right. And then you can exit this one. Now let's go on to the next one, kin. Double click on kin for the quest.bat. Do the same thing. Number 1, sign in to oculus.com. And then 2, purchase kin. If you don't have kin already, you need to purchase it. It's like $9.99, I think. Then download kin, number 3. And then save it to the kin folder. It's 300 megs. I've been wanting to do this video for like a year or year and a half, something like that. I don't know why it's been taking me so long. Kin is such an amazing app though. It really is. All right, that's done downloading. Now patch kin, number 4. Okay. Make sure it's the only APK in this folder. This is going to take a minute or 2 or 3. Just be patient. Definitely takes a while, but it'll be worth it. All right, here we go. Press any key to continue. Now you want to select sideload kin, and then you drag and drop. Here it is, kin_questified. Make sure again your quest is connected to your computer and it's in developer mode. Again, if you don't know how to do that, we'll leave a link in the video description. Success! Now, kin and BlazeRush both require a gamepad, so make sure you do that. Now we're going to go to Narrows. Here you go. These 3 files will be in the Narrows zip folder, zip file, tools folder, like the other ones. Whoops, I'm going to close this. The narrows.exe and the narrows for the quest.bat. Double click on that, and we're going to go to sign in to Oculus. You bring up the Oculus page in your default browser and say purchase Narrows. You're going to have to purchase Narrows. And then 3, you have to purchase it because it only will send you the download if you actually own it. If you don't own it, it won't even respond. Okay, so now you have to download 2 things, the APK and the OB file. So 3, download the APK and download it to the folder of Narrows. And then download the OB file, number 4. Same thing, same folder. Wait for that guy to finish. All right, patch Narrows, number 6. Press enter. I think this is quick because it's a small file. All the main stuff is in the OB folder, or the OB file. There we go. Now we, 5. Install Narrows OB file. We just skipped number 5. Skip number 5. Drag and drop the OB file, which is 232 megabyte file, which ends in OB. Press enter. And okay, it says file exists because I already have it installed. Now we're going to sideload Narrows, number 7. Drag and drop the Narrows APK. So it'll only run if it's patched. All right, there you go. You guys are good. So remember, you can find these from the unknown sources, and I highly recommend these games. These are gems that for some reason never made it over to the Quest. It's a shame. Well, now here you go. I hope you guys like it. If you have any ideas of any other good Quest games, or if you have any other ideas of Go games that you think should have been brought over to the Quest, let me know. Be curious to see what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.